All right, what's going on, guys? T-Torres back here for another video. As you've already seen in the title, we are going to be changing out the taillights on the 2020 Civic Type R. And I couldn't be more excited. So here we have the new taillights in this box. And yes, they are from HiRevMotorSports. I want to give a big shout out to Frank from Boosted Whips for hooking me up with these taillights. And then I'll have a link down in the description to his Instagram along with HiRevMotorSports. So let's get to unboxing these taillights. I'm super excited. I also had these on my SI and they looked fan-freaking-tastic. All right, let's get into it. All right, let's go ahead and unbox these things. I've had these sitting in my office now for, I don't know, a day or so. It's been killing me not opening these, so. Okay. Oh man, this box is huge. All right, so right off the bat, as you can see, there's two pieces to it. Here is the piece that runs along the actual hatch part. As you can see, they are the nice smoked option. Okay. And then let's take out one of the actual taillights. Oh wow. Very nicely packed. All right, so as you can see here is one of the actual taillights. They look super fantastic. I can't wait to get rid of the factory ones, just because the fact that these are already smoked are going to make this make the rear end of the car looks that much better. This is going to be like a plug and play option. I know there was some wiring that I had to do with the SI, and it looks like we are going to do some maybe a little bit of wiring. I don't know yet because I've never done these on the Type R, so I don't know if they changed it or not, but I'm gonna get you guys off the tripod and let's get into the garage, and I'll give you guys another look at these while I'm actually not sitting here in the office and there's this big old box just sitting in my lap. All right, here's the last and final look at the final goodbye to the factory taillights. As you can see here, no more. Oh, I cannot wait to get them smoked out. They don't look bad from the factory, but trust me, I know as soon as I get these new smoked ones in, they're gonna look great just like they did on the SI. All right, so the very first piece to the puzzle is gonna be removing this piece along the back of the hatch right here. There's two little notches here, one there and then one there. They'll just pry against it and it'll fall right out. And down. Boom, just like that. First piece done. I will, at the very end of the video, announce who these free set of lights are going to go to. Thank you all so much for who commented on the last video. All right, so also you're going to need some trim tool pieces. So I have the Acuity pair. If you're also interested in using the same trim tool pieces as I am using for today's install, I have a link down in the description. So after you remove that black piece, there are two little clips that I absolutely cannot stand. One there and one there. So let's go ahead and get those removed. The first two are now out. All right, the next step is you see this little piece of plastic that goes right here into the handle. You're gonna pop that side down, pop this one down, and it'll give us access to drop that handle. Same thing on the right side or the passenger side. Okay, first one off. And then do the same thing on the other side and they'll come right off. All right, so after you have these two black pieces removed, one there and then one here, you're gonna come up under here where the handle was, and there is two 10mm bolts you need to remove. So one there, one here, and then two here for a total of 4. All right, so the next piece that you want to remove after you got these 4 10mm bolts out is you're gonna wanna take this plastic piece here, gently pry it back, just like that. I didn't expect this to come, but it did. So take out this big L-shaped piece of plastic. We're gonna do the same thing on the passenger side. Gently pull this, pull that, and then it should allow all of this to start coming loose. Remember, just gently pull it, and just like that, the entire piece comes off. So as you can see right here, this is all the pieces that have came off thus far. The handles, the 10mm screws, the 2 plastic clips that are painted in the rear, this big plastic piece, that big plastic piece, and then that piece right there. And then now we can get to taking the actual factory taillights out, which is going to allow us to start wiring all this up, and then in order to remove that top light too as well. So all that has to be done in order to get to the top part out, and then for us to get our wiring done. So just like we did with the putting the reverse light bulb in, you've got two bolts right here that you're going to need to remove. Those are going to be, you can use a Phillips head, or I believe it is a 8mm. And then, so I was right, it is a 8mm. These taillights are super simple to remove. Then for the first time, see how that just came out? And then now we have all the lights in the back that we need to disassemble and pull out of the actual lighting socket. All right, so I'll take you to the back of the light just so you can see what all we're having to remove. So as you can see right here, every single one of these bulbs need to come out. So there's one. Twist this one. Unplug this one. Okay, and then twist this one out right here. This is where my reverse bulb is, and then we need to pop this black little clip out of the tail light. Push that side in, push that side in, and voila! Now we have the entire factory tail light out. All right, so now that the factory tail light is out, you want to go ahead and carefully remove all the bulbs. So you have a total of 3. Turn signal, daytime running light, and your reverse bulb. All right, so I'm going to try to show you this the best I can. So pretty much there's only enough room to know exactly where these go. So this one right here, this black one, goes right into this one. Okay, and then this furthest one is going to come over here. Just going to simply push it in just like that. And keep in mind, I've done this before. From my other Honda. Okay, that one goes into there, and then this one goes into there. You'll shove all the wires in and twist them back in just like you did to remove the plugs. All right, so the next thing you're going to need is HiRevMotorSports supply you with 2 pairs of wires, one for the driver's side, one for the passenger side. These are directly going to be plug and play, and then they're going to run and meet in the middle somewhere around here. So it's going to connect the driver's side brake light to the passenger side brake light. I'll show you exactly where they need to be connected to. The only wire that's left over is going to be this black wire right here. So you're going to take your connecting in and then join those two together, and then I'll show you exactly how I'm going to run the wire up the hatch. All right, so let's go ahead and get these two connected. We're going to run this behind this weather stripping here. All right, so once you have all your your bulbs and sockets secured in, do not forget to put that plastic tab that you picked out from before. I'm going to put a little bit of this plastic back because I remember when I did my SI, like not all of it came off. Line everything back up, pull this wire out. Okay, and then set everything in just like that. And I'm going to go ahead and secure the light and put the 2 10mm bolts back in, or excuse me, 8mm bolts. All right, so now that we have this wire, or it's not this wire, but this tail light in, I'm going to leave this wire out. We're going to tuck it in here in a minute. But the next thing you need to do in order to change out the top pieces, you have 2 8mm bolts right here that you need to go ahead and remove. I went ahead and took this plug out of this slot right here, and then we'll unplug it here before we go ahead and remove the top part of the tail light. I forgot to mention there's also another 8mm bolt right there where my finger is. Now be careful when you're removing this one, do not drop it down the hatch. I dropped it into the trunk when I was doing my SI, and it added an extra 30 minutes in removing that freaking nut with a magnet. And just, yeah, just be careful whenever you're moving this 8mm nut right there. And then I loosened it the rest of the way with my finger. I already had that on the phone. All right, so before we go any further with the install, I have to give a big, huge shout out to Rated R Underground from Instagram. Hit him up at like 9:30 at night. We had a phone call because I was very confused on where this plug goes to. And I know he has similar tail lights that I have that we're installing today. And this kind of just stays here freely. And then you need to pull up this weather stripping. We're gonna hide the wires up under here. But I have to thank him. I know you're watching this video, so if you guys want to check out his Type R, I'll have a link down in the description to his Instagram page. It's Rated R Underground. I know you're watching this video, man, so thank you so much for taking the time out to have a casual conversation and just talk about car stuff and to help me out with this part of the install because I was really confused about this. All right, so after one phone call later, we're going to go ahead and secure this top portion of the light back. You got your 8mm bolt, of course, it goes there, and then you need to put your two black screws or bolts or nuts, whatever, right back in here. So let's go ahead and do that. Then after I get done with that, I've already peeled up some of this weather stripping. We're gonna go ahead and tuck this around and then go ahead and get started on the passenger side tail light. All right, I'm gonna give you guys a little sneak peek just because we have one side done and I'm super excited and I wanna see it as well. Need to lock that. Okay, check that out. I loved it on the SI. Now I love it on the Type R. Comparison. Oh yeah, way brighter. Yeah, it looks super awesome. Love it. Don't love it as much. You got to go. Let's go ahead and peel these plastics off. Yes, sir. Fresh. All right, I now have the, excuse me, I now have the passenger side is now completed. As you can see, I took the excess wire and zip tied it just like I did on this side. And I'm gonna get some tape and tape those up so they're not just flopping around whenever we put all the plastic trim pieces back on. All right, so that is pretty much the look that I was going for. I knew a little bit of the wire was gonna show. The extra wire is behind this cable or behind this plastic tray. So if it ever were to make a noise or rattle or something, I'll definitely figure out a better way to secure those wires. So now I'm just gonna go and put the rest of these trim pieces on and then we'll get to show you guys the final product. So one of the issues that I ran into off camera before I completely tightened everything back up was to make sure the brake lights worked. We had hazards. So the driver's side had brake lights, but the passenger side didn't. And what you wanna do is you wanna make sure that you don't have the polarity reversed. So on the very furthest one here, you have a black and green wire that goes to your black and white connector. Okay. The second one is you have a black and like an off orangish pinkish wire that goes to your black and yellow wire. And then the very top one goes to your it is black and green up top. It goes to your black and green down at the bottom. And then this top one is a black and gray which goes to the red and brown. And then make sure if you don't have a brake light and you have it wired up like this, go through here and switch the terminal, clockwise 180 degrees and see if that'll give you your reverse polarity. But even though if you have the polarity backwards, you'll still have the tail lights, you just won't have the brake lights. All right, before we close out today's video, I am gonna go over the products that we used in today's video. So if you're interested in getting any of the products that help me do the install for today's project, tail lights. So as you can see right now, there's a little bit of haziness on the tail lights, and up top also I put a 1-year sealant of Jet Seal made by Chemical Guys. It's a 1-year sealant. It's gonna help UV rays, the water's gonna repel all that good stuff. Used some trim tool pieces. I'll have a link down in the description of that, as long as the Jet Seal, the microfiber cloth. We used some zip ties. We used a 10mm, 8mm, and some one little ratchet. And that's pretty much it. So I'd say the hardest part is you're going to want to make sure that you have it wired correct. And like I mentioned in the last clip about the polarity, and then besides that, everything else is smooth sailing. You want to make sure you pull up this trim piece. And I have the wire, as you can see from here, runs all the way along here to the bend right there, goes back up. I should probably tape that up a little better, but whatever. Comes back up in here, boom, connects there. Same thing on that side. Now, like I mentioned, the polarity was messed up on that one, but I got it fixed, and I told you guys which colors go with which one of the plugs. And then, so I'm gonna let this sit for 15 minutes. I'm gonna wipe them back off, and then I'm gonna get you guys a daytime shot of what it looks like in the garage with the lighting in here. Then we'll cut the garage lights off and let you guys see what they look like completely blacked out. I'm super excited. All right, so it's been about 15 minutes since I applied the jet seal. And you may not be able to tell in this lighting, but I can definitely tell how much more depth there is, how much, you know, shinier the actual taillights look. So it definitely does help, and it gives it a 1-year protection. So if your car's gonna be outside, this is gonna block it from UV rays and all that good stuff. And it's super hydrophobic. All right, let's check out what the taillights look like, just in normal lighting in the garage. Go ahead and unlock the car. Little light show for you. Okay, brake lights, hazards. All right, guys, that is gonna do it for today's video. This was not a very hard install, maybe 30 minutes, maybe 45 minutes. Actually not even that. Once you get the first one done, maybe 30 minutes. The next one maybe take you 20 minutes. So here is a last look over on what the new taillights look like. I think they look freaking amazing. All right, so if you made it this far in the video, I did promise one of you lucky guys or girls that were gonna win the LAS Fit T10 bulbs for your 10th gen. We're gonna get to announcing who won those. But before we close out, I do have some shifter parts that are coming. So if you don't already, make sure you follow me on Instagram, and make sure you subscribe to the channel, turn on your post notifications. Make sure you leave this video a big thumbs up, and let's get to seeing who won the T10 bulbs. And just like that, we have a winner, Joel Torres. You know, I did the random comment picker from my last video. So I looked him up on Instagram. He does not have an Instagram, but he does have a Facebook. So if you are watching, Joel Torres, looks like he has a nice Type R. Hit me up, man, and shoot me a message on Facebook, and I will get you hooked up. Thank you all so much for watching. Peace out, and I'll catch you all in the next video.